So let's cut the BS about therapy being just for crazy people, or those who just cannot handle their problems. Sometimes life kicks you in the teeth, and a breakup is one hell of a boot. So today, we're gonna talk about 6 clear signs that indicate you might need professional help to get through this mess. So sign number 1 is prolonged sadness. So look, feeling like shit after a breakup, yeah, it's normal. We all feel, well, almost all of us feel like shit after one. But if you're weeks or months in and you still just cannot get out of bed, or you've lost interest in everything you used to love, well, then that's not normal anymore. We're talking about a kind of sadness here that kind of makes you feel really empty inside, where nothing seems to matter, and you're either sleeping all day or, well, you're not sleeping at all. Now, this isn't just feeling down, obviously, it's the beginning of depression. And contrary to what your drunk friend Brad tells you, you can't just man up or get over it. You should get therapy. Sign number 2 is constant rumination. So if you've watched, let's say, more than 5 videos about how to get an ex back today, or how to get over a breakup, or you're still stalking your ex on social media like it's your full-time job, you are stuck in what I call a rumination loop. And this is when your brain keeps playing the same thoughts over and over and over again like a fucking broken record. Why did they leave? What did I do to deserve this? What if I've done XYZ differently? Maybe if I just whatever. Like, this mental hamster wheel is not gonna stop on its own, and according to studies, cognitive behavioral therapy is your best bet here, so you can break free from this rumination cycle. So that's what I fully recommend if you just can't stop thinking about your ex and the breakup. As for sign number 3, it's all about abrupt impulses. So we're talking about those moments when you just cannot stop yourself from doing stupid shit that you know you should not do. Like drunk texting your ex at 3 a.m. or jumping into bed with random people, having sex, a bunch of sex with random people just to feel something again. Or maybe even showing up at your ex's workplace unannounced, all of that. If you keep giving into these impulses, even though you know they are fucking up your life, it's time to get some professional help. It really is time to get a therapist to help you out. Sign number 4 are compulsive behaviors. So a glass of wine to take the edge off? Fine. You do you. Finishing a whole bottle every night? Not so fine, okay? Binge watching Netflix for a day? Whatever, we all do that sometimes, right? But doing it for a week straight while calling in sick to work? Big problem. Like, these behaviors are like a band-aid on a bullet wound, and they might give you, sure, some temporary relief, but they're not fixing anything. If you can't control these behaviors on your own anymore, please, for the love of God, go get help. You need to get into therapy, because a therapist can then help you develop better coping mechanisms, better coping strategies, and everything will be better afterward. As for sign number 5, it's all about low self-esteem. So if your breakup has you feeling like you're a worthless sack of shit, maybe it makes you feel like you are unlovable, or that you'll never find anyone else, that's your self-esteem in the gutter. And let me tell you, low self-esteem is like a poison that seeps into every area of your life. It makes you withdraw from friends, constantly put yourself down, and blame yourself for everything, which also annoys people and makes you lose your friends. And worst of all, it can make you desperate enough to accept toxic relationships in the future because you just don't think you can do or that you deserve anything better. Again, if that's the case, if you have low self-esteem, and be honest with yourself, go get therapy. And finally, talking about toxicity, sign number 6 is you had a toxic relationship with your ex. So it involved, let's say, cheating, manipulation, emotional abuse, or any kind of physical abuse. If any of that is the case, get your ass into therapy. And this is just, it's not negotiable. Like, these relationships, they leave invisible scars that just don't heal on their own, and some sort of an intervention is required. Now, you might think you're fine, but trust issues and trauma have a way of showing up in your next relationship like uninvited guests at a party. And a therapist, they can help you process that stuff. They can help you process it properly, productively, so it doesn't carry forward, right? So you don't carry it forward. And look, therapy isn't about just laying on a couch, crying your heart out, crying about your childhood, as is often perceived. It's about getting professional help to process your emotions and develop better coping mechanisms. That's the real beauty of therapy. It's like if you were hiring a personal trainer for your mind, someone who can help you work through your emotional baggage with proven methods instead of just, winging it on your own. So if you're struggling with your breakup, maybe you want to learn more ways to heal and grow, more tips like the tips I gave you in this video, you should download my recovery cheat sheet, available with the link in the description down below this video. So just click that, you can download the cheat sheet, it's completely free, really valuable resource I've put together for you. And that's all from my side. Thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and take care.